to another video of Minecraft. But today it's gonna be part one. I'm gonna be doing multiple parts of Minecraft in the overworld because there's a lot of like tips on how to survive in the overworld and it's a little bit too much. So I'll be doing different biomes each. So first of all, I'll start off with um what's it called? Introducing the video. So basically, if you guys don't know what I'm doing today, I have the series. Well, there's 2 episodes right now, like 2 parts of the three of getting tips to be surviving in Nether and Overworld. Today we're going to be doing the final part, which is the Overworld and the longest one, I'd say. But because I don't want to make it like an hour-long video, I'm going to put them into sections, kind of like a movie, but into a series, like kind of like TV shows. Instead of it being like 5 hours long, it's like 5 episodes. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing episodes on each biome and how to survive in them with tips and all, and how to find stuff. But I'll be doing like more on how to find stuff in another video, which will be like all the sections which I'll be doing soon. But either way, we'll start off with the plains biome and the forest biome. These biomes are literally um all green. You usually spawn in these biomes, which I literally did a few minutes ago, just a minute ago, not even. We'll start off with the forest. The forest is not a very it's not like the worst biome in the game. It has a mix of oak wood and birch. A lot of animals spawn in this area, so you're going to get a lot of food, and it's very useful. But just so you know, for tips, if you're fighting anyone, like another player, do not go into the forest. You will find a lot of mobs, like skeletons and zombies, if you're at night or at day, because the shade is there a lot. So you don't want to go in there since they have a lot of cover. So if it's daytime and it was night, skeletons can hide under here and just start shooting you. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. And if you're in PvP with another player, you could bump your head into one of the trees and die. If you are fighting somebody, this place is great for traps since its tight corners are very useful. That's a tip for you to survive. Its tight corners can get you away from mobs faster. Just remember that. Either way, another tip: if you cannot find coal, just look down in the forest biome. You will find this brown stuff. What is it? Great you ask. It is leaf litter. It is just the leaves like dried in like this. As you can see in real time, they'll start to like grow back up and up as leaves fall down from the trees. They are a great use of fuel. So let's get a furnace out. Here's your furnace. And we might as well just get some more. I have to do it like this because if I break any of it, like normally it'll just like disappear. And I don't want to type it in. And we'll get some pork chops. Uh, get some beef actually. You know what? Raw beef. Now, if you guys know the system of smelting, different items that can smelt have a different period of lasting. So coal is the best. So as you can see, it is actually very quick depleting of leaf litter, as you can see here. But as you can see, it's still very useful as if you can get stacks in about a minute. Like if you have a base that is near a biome like this, you're definitely going to get some fuel that's like leaf litter, because if you're here for about 30 seconds, you're going to get at least like 50 leaf litter, or maybe even a stack at most, or at like max. And if you go on for like 2 minutes, you're going to have like I'd say like about four slots of leaf litter in your pockets. So just remember that. And you can see while I was talking there, it only got rid of about 4 pieces to get steak. It's very cool to get 4 pieces in this area, as you can see here. Watch this. We're gonna get, so our 5. We literally just got 4 there. So if you ever run out of leaf litter, just go back. It's very simple. And as you can see, my forest, The forest that I'm in is very big, so you're gonna find a lot of leaflet around here. I hope this one helped. So anyway, and what I was saying, you're also gonna find some mobs that will help you get some food. The best food source the best mob that you should kill would, well, sorry to the vegetarians there. The best that you should kill is the cows. The steak gives you the most pieces of food points. I can go on infinitely here, but I don't want to. Either way, they have a great source of food hunger stats. And if you are ever running a long distance, here's another tip. Search it up if you want the like system is and like what the duration is. But what was I gonna say? Oh yes, every food that you eat has a different duration food food and depletion. What I mean by this, it's pretty hard to explain. If I was at 3 pieces of hunger left and I was to eat a steak, I would go up at, I'd say, about 5 hunger bars, maybe 4. It's a lot of hunger bars for a steak. The steak will have an effect that will stop me from depleting any food for a certain amount of time. For example, it'll be about, say, about a minute or 30 seconds. So it's very useful. Like gold apples have like a minute, I'd say, of like food depletion stoppage. So yeah, like the the more less the food gives you on your bar. So like for example, a carrot only gives you like I think half a food bar. The depletion stoppage will only be gone for like I'd say 10 seconds because it isn't that strong of a food source. It's like for example you're starving, like for example in real life, you're starving at a at anywhere. You're starving and you're like, okay, I'm gonna order the steak. If you eat it, you're gonna be stuffed after, right? You're definitely gonna be stuffed. You're gonna be stuffed for a long while. That's basically what's happening in Minecraft. Minecraft is just a simulation. It's just like a remake of real life. I'm not even joking. So when you're full on health, it's like, oh, I'm stuffed. I don't need to eat anymore for a while. But then you'll slowly start to get that feeling of eating again. And to me, I can't stop eating. Huh, huh. Like every 5 seconds, I go to the fridge or something, just get like a drink or something, or like food. But either way, um, that is the food past, I think. To make foods, I'll be making that in another video. Very different, like making stuff on the recipes. But you'll be able to find some caves, which we'll get into in another video, which is one of the other episodes. So yeah. Um. Anyway, in the forest there will be some trees. One of them is oak. If you didn't know, 16 pieces. It's either 12, 16 pieces of exactly. If you get 16 pieces of wood, so let me show you now, of logs. Where is the woods? We're gonna get 16. We're gonna get 16. Press that. As you can see, we get a perfect stack of wood. So if you're literally like, okay, I'm almost at my house. I just need exactly one more stack of oak planks. No problem. Just get 16 pieces of oak logs and you'll be perfect. Or whatever log you need for the type of wood. That's also very useful. I use so instead of having my bar full, if my bar is full on stuff and I just want a stack of oak logs, I can just get 16 pieces of oak logs or whatever log I want. I'll get a stack and it'll be a perfect slot. So like for example, we'll just put the stuff everywhere. Just place that there. Um, and we have something else, for example, a beehive or bee nest, doesn't matter. I'm like, okay, my stuff is all like full, and I only have one thing left. Let me just mine up a few trees and see if I can get a stack. You're gonna get 16 pieces of oak log to get that perfect. I mean, perfect. 64 pieces, just like that. Sorry, it took a little bit of a long while to make an example of that. So yeah. Um, let's head on to the plains. The plains doesn't really have any area like important stuff. They have villages maybe. I guess I'll explain villages now. Villages have multiple areas here. The villages have like different houses that cars that um sorry, I'm scrambling it up, that relate to a building with a villager. So this villager here, let's just see what he does. You you are a weaponsmith, so he can give you smite. I can go over here and I can tell this is his home because of the what are these called? Grindstones, something like that, like little stones, like grindstones. They get rid of the enchantments on your stuff and it gives you XP for it, whatever it cost. So yeah, pretty useful there. For example, a farmer, if they have a little plot with crops inside, you're gonna find a farmer that has a little wheat hat, or like I forgot what it is, the hat it's called, about out of the material. Either way, pretty useful. Put beehives there. There's no beekeepers though, so sorry for anybody who likes beekeeping. There's no beekeeping characters or villagers in this game. Villagers can also give traits, as I just showed you there. I interacted with them. If you left click on them, they will give you a menu with a ton of wide selection of items. It depends on what character or villager like trait they have. They could give better stuff. They could give worse. Like for example, the armor smith, they could give you an iron chest plate that has one mutation on it, which is protection 2, which is pretty good for somebody that is starting off and whatsoever. So yeah, and it could also give you traits for emeralds. So if you give like 5 pieces of smoked cod, they can give you like 10 emeralds from a fisher, or I mean a farmer. Just remember that. And also, in the forest and plains, they have normal enemies. They're not like one of the slowness. It's over here. The slowness skeletons, where if they shoot you, you get slowness for like 10 seconds or 5 seconds. They just have normal enemies, so like no sand biomed themed zombies. Yeah, that gives you like the boost of less food depletion, like food depletion chance. I'm not chance increase. Sorry, it speeds up your slowness by losing health in your food bar. Sorry, I'm scrabbling up here, guys. I'm very sorry. I think that mostly is the whole video, but also in the village. In villages, they have whatever their biome is. They have that type of vibe. So, for example, the area here in the pine tree forest, they will have this type of layout where it's like dark oak wood from the trees and a few cobblestone and this type of plant everywhere. But I don't think there's any chance of a farmer being spotted here. So unfortunately for anybody who's looking for any farmers, you won't get anybody. So yeah, you're gonna need to make a compost little structure by yourself manually. Anyway, also like the oak wood, they're literally just the same. They're kind of basic. You, if you do play the game a little bit, you'll usually find village that look similar to the Oakwood ones. They're very plain and basic, but they do have blacksmiths. They have like lava inside of it and all. So yeah, I hope this episode helped. I'm kind of like after playing some other games, and I'm kind of focused on other worlds. As you can see, I'm in creative in another world because I don't want to spend my time looking for deserts and all. So yeah. Also, you could find like little lava pools around here that could help. At night, though, when you are fighting enemies, always be sure to have a good amount of food. So if you take damage, they will boost your food depletion. There will be a boost on time. So, like, for example, if I got shot by an arrow from a skeleton and I lost health, if you lose any health from anything, your food will go down quicker since it's done some mechanic. Either way, just stay up on food. And if you're ever fighting a skeleton, get another skeleton to aim towards this one so they start fighting and you can run away. That's a good fact that you should know. And also, if you're near a creeper, always have a shield with you so you can block them. So crouch down and then they explode. They explode like that and boom, they're dead without even like damaging you. Why wouldn't this work? Oh, there we go. Test it. Hmm. Huh? Hold on, one. Hiya! I'm kind of confused. Okay, whatever. Sorry, I was kind of confused. What was I saying? Yeah, about the mobs. Zombies are very easy. Just crit them back. So, if you don't know what a crit is, you jump and then hit in midair. So you get extra crit. It's very useful in PvP as it gives you bonus damage. And for spiders, they are able to hit you from a longer range. So best thing to do is either hit them with arrows or just try to hit them from afar like that. You don't want to hit them like that. So like that. They will die and they'll drop stuff. Like for example, zombies will drop rotten flesh, and skeletons will drop bows, maybe bows, arrows, and skeletons. If you're lucky, you'll get a bow that has low durability though. So yeah. I'll be getting into weapons in another video, so there's gonna be a lot of videos on tutorials. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next video on bye. Sorry, it's been a longer video. So yeah.